Rabbit, folks. This is a bit of a new thing for me here. I'm going to start doing these if I can on the first of the month. Tarot readings for you guys. I picked my cards for the year and pulled them for each month. We'll go ahead and give you guys some extra insights as well for yourselves. My name is Sasha Ayevich. I am a paranormal romance author who's been doing this for the last 27 years. Published almost over 100 titles over the last almost 30 years. But the real reason you're here in part is because I read tarot cards, and I have a card for you in addition to the monthly card. So like I said, rabbit, it's the start of a month, new month, an odd month, because every single week in the month has 7 days exactly. It is starting on a Sunday, ending on a Saturday, and much to the chagrin of many people. Well, I don't know, I had something with that, but I didn't anyway. You might notice a couple things. The jacket today, because I'm down here in the lounge / cellar when I do these readings, and it's like 11 degrees outside. Perfect in here for all the wine I keep and I'm about to pick up, but also like it's cold as shit in here and I don't have the heater turned on, so I'm having to wear the jacket right now before I go back up and finish this sex scene for a book. Anyway, I've been reading tarot for about 20 years, a little over 20 years. I'll do the math one of these days. But the reason I'm doing the card today, like I said, it's the first of the month. And my deck I'm going to use is my Faithful Owl deck for you guys here. We're going to do this through the lens of the card that I chose on the 1st of January, which came from my shadow deck. I always like to do the introspective work on that for the month to kind of see where things are going, because you can pull cards and you can view the lens of the card or the lens of your life through the card in a materialistic or in a very much right here, real in front of you thing. But that just kind of makes you feel like life is happening to you, not through you. I'd rather you have the impetus, the knowledge perhaps to see some other things so that life can begin to happen through you in kind of a Michael Beckwith way. Look that name up, by the way, Reverend Michael Beckwith. I forgot what he's affiliated with offhand outside of Mind Valley, but very good man, very spiritual, Christian. Not my flavor, but it is what it is. Anyway, I do keep my journal readings here in this journal, at least for the majority of the big ones. I've got one for my owl deck. So I wanted to get into this real quick with you guys and spend a minute here. So this is going to be a longer TikTok. It might not even make it to the gram. It will be on YouTube. One I do every year, as I showed you at some point last month, is I do a Wheel of the Year tarot pull. I pick a deck and just lay all the cards out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, whatever, and then write down some notes about them, thoughts, processes. And this year I actually began to reevaluate. Last month's card was, what the fuck was the card? I don't keep this shit in the back of my head yet either, by the way, folks. I should. 7 of Swords. Cleverness and a coming together again for things was the theme for last month, but also some thought processes about being clever or being... I can't think of another word right now. The coffee is in my system, but not enough. Anyway, that was the theme, and some of the things that did come about for me did sure as hell come to pass. So I made a note about that, and we're going to look at this at the end of the year. Right now, we have our card. We're going to filter things through for February. That is going to be a fantastic card. I believe in my actual spiral tarot deck, this card I'm about to show you was the Cloud 9 card, meaning all the shit you want, all the shit you thought should come true is coming true. We're going to filter through the 9 of Cups. Right? You see how our character in the card has all of the things it could possibly be wanting. Yeah, we're just going to go with that. Everything he wants is right there, right? And if you see an empty cup like we do, because we do see empty cups, what is possible is what you want to look at there, right? So we're going to do that and keep that in mind while we do these cards and give it some that's going to give us context and color for our owl today, right? Now, I believe these cards are good and ready. Also, if anyone is questioning the shirt, it's Thy Art is Murder. Song I usually sing a lot around the house is Emptiness. Actually, Emptiness is probably the big one. Join Me in Armageddon. That's actually how I start my mornings off. I am a fan, in other words, in case it ever comes to be that there's some god asshole who's like on TikTok going, "You're a gatekeeper," or "I'm a gatekeeper, you can't wear that shirt." Bitch, I saw them like thrice a couple of years ago. Fucking great live show. CJ did nothing wrong, by the way. It was a joke, and if not, fuck it. But here we go. Y'all are interested in the cards. The owl. This is our good final shuffle. Here it is. These cards are ready for you. Let's see what the wisdom has to be filtered through the lens of Cloud 9. All right. I've been pulling cards for myself a while, and it's at the Three of Pentacles here. This card keeps coming up in my world. I wonder what's going on, right? This is a teamwork card, apparently. Now, I don't always view it that way. I view it kind of more as an accolade card, but I guess if you got the teamwork, that does make the dream work, as they say. I hate that bullshit saying, but keep in mind, your teamwork to get to your dream work may lead to this, right? So here's how we're going to look at this. You've got yourself, you've got your team. It is Rabbit. It's the first of the month. You have a chance to make all of your wishes and fantasies and thoughts and things come true, as long as they line up with your integrity, your soul, right? Here's a new moon coming tonight, I believe. Sorry, a full moon coming tonight into tomorrow. Bear that in mind. So your focus is on getting what you want in the overall month, combined with the fact that you may have a dream and a team that may help you assemble those goals. Look deep into your heart and figure that out, and you will have your Cloud 9, just as this cat does. Happy February. Be well, folks.